Good morning, friend. We are discussing about 5 vision IAS question. Let's discuss the first question. First question is related to the politics section. They are asking about the writ of mandamus, that is cannot be issued against which of the following person or organization. The first option in front of you are number first is private individual, second is the president, number third is tribunal. So you have to choose the correct option from the given option. I again repeat the question for the you people. Number first question is related to the writ of mandamus can be issued against which of the following. Number first is the private individual, second is the president, number third is the tribunal, and you have to choose the correct option from the given option. The option in front of you are second and third, first, second and first. Let's discuss the next question. Next question is related to the black soil. Consider the following statement, and in UPSC 2020 they are already asked about the black soil question and what is the precondition of basically the growing season of the cotton. Number first, the soil is rich in lime and iron. Second option is it retains moisture for a very short duration of a time. Number second, it is found mostly in Deccan Plateau region. So you have to choose the correct option from the given option. I again repeat the question. With reference to the black soil, consider the following statement. First, the soil is rich in lime and iron. Second, it retains moisture for a very short duration of time. Number third is found mostly in Deccan Plateau. So you choose the correct option from the given option. And option in front of you is this. Let's discuss the next question. Next question is related to the INS Vikrant recently seen in news, that is related to which of the following thing. Number first is it the first domestically built aircraft carrier, second first nuclear powered submarine, number third second is Scorpion class attack submarine in which we are taking help from the France to make it. Number fourth is submarine which played a crucial role in the 1971 war against Pakistan. Again repeat the question. INS Vikrant is recently in news, and which of the following option is related to the INS Vikrant. Number first, is it the domestically built aircraft carrier, second first nuclear powered submarine, number third second Scorpion class attack submarine, number fourth submarine which played a crucial role in 1971 war against Pakistan. Again you have to choose the correct order from the given option. The specificity of the INS Vikrant you have to tell. Fourth question is related to the economics section, in which they are asking about the economics tragedy of a commons refer to which of the following situation. Number first, individual act in their own best self-interest contrary to the common good of all. It means that the individual has a much more higher priority as compared to other people. It means that they have a self-interest much more higher compared to the common good. Second, public goods are used for the exclusive benefit of the rich and the privileged group of the people. It means that the upper strata of the society in which they have a higher class or the higher status of a class in terms of class basically. Public goods are used in exclusively for them. Number third option is digital common goods are misused by anti-social elements such as hackers. So digital commons that are used by the hackers basically for disaster and natural calamities that damages the public goods in developing economy. So you have to choose the correct option. I again repeat the question. Tragedy of commons is related to the number first individual in which they have higher self-interest as compared to the common goods that can be used by all the people there. Second, public goods are used for the exclusively benefit of the richer strata of the society. Number third, digital common goods that are misused by the hacker basically. Fourth is disaster and natural calamity that damages to public goods in developing economy. Let's discuss the next question. Next question is I think last question. Which among the following are the impact of Iranian invasion of India? So it is a history question. The first statement in front of you are a new form of writing was brought to India. So whenever Iranian invasion are taken place in India, various attacks are happened basically in 70s or 17th or 18th century. So a new form of writing was brought to India. Second, Indians were enrolled in the Iranian army. Number third, influence on Mauryan sculpture are taken place. I again repeat the question for the you people regarding Iranian invasion of India. Number first, a new form of writing was brought to India. Second, Indians were enrolled in the Iranian army. Number third, influence on Mauryan sculpture can be seen in our daily life. So you have to choose the correct option from the given option. Let's see the answer of the first question. First question is related to the politics section, I think so. Okay. Writ of mandamus cannot be issued against which of the following person. So first and second are the correct option. Cannot be issued private individual and president, because president are exempted from all type of the civil problem or the civil court basically. Private individual also be the correct here, but third is not correct. Let's see the option here. Mandamus is a command issued by the High Court to public official asking him to perform his official duty that he has failed to or refused to perform. It means the person or the public office should perform that function, but it could not perform because of various infrastructure problem, various billing problem, etc. But Whenever these type of situation are happened, mandamus can be issued by the High Court or the Supreme Court, by both of them. It can also be issued against any public body, a court, a corporation, or inferior court, or a tribunal, or government for the same purpose. The writ of mandamus cannot be issued against number first is the private individual, number second is the instruction that does not possess any statutory force, so it means that is not part of the state or the influence from the state, when the duty is discretionary and not mandatory. So number 4, to enforce a contractual obligation, this type of obligation can be issued against the President of India or the state governor, also be included. Number F, against the Chief Justice of High Court also in judicial capacity if they are performing the same function. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the black soil. The soil is rich in lime and iron. Is it right? Yes, it is right. It retains moisture for a very high duration of a time. So second is wrong. Third is correct because it is found in Deccan area. For example, there is a Gujarat area. There is a type of Deccan plateau found there. Basically, the peninsular plateau is a type of Deccan plateau. Let's see. Chemically, the black soil are rich in lime, iron, magnesium, and aluminium. They also contain potash, but they lack in phosphorus, nitrogen, and organic matter. So that is the specificity of the black soil that are found around the Deccan Plateau. The color of the soil ranges from the deep black to grey. That depend upon the moisture condition that contain it. So first statement is correct. The black soil are generally clayey, deep, and impermeable. The soil becomes sticky when wet and shrink and when dried. So that is the situation how these things are changing. So during the dry season, these soil develop wide cracks. There occur a kind of a self-plugging. Because of this character of a slow absorption and slow moisture, the black soil contains the moisture for a very long period of time. So that's why a second statement is wrong. And third, I already talked about the area of the black soil. Let's see the next question. INS Vikrant, recently seen in news, that is the first domestically built aircraft carrier. So it is a type of a carrier of the aircraft. Let's see. Indian Cochin Shipyard Limited and indigenous aircraft carrier IAC INS Vikrant is made by them. India is built first domestically built aircraft carrier. So first is correct. Let us give the specificity of these INS Vikrant. It means that the important feature of the INS Vikrant, the specificity and the uniqueness that contain in INS Vikrant. It lead the ship of the Indian Army Vikrant class to be designed and built in India under indigenous aircraft carrier program. The 4,000 tons aircraft carrier is designated as IAC first operator, ski jump assisted short takeoff but arrested recovery. Let's give the INS Vishal, also an indigenous aircraft carrier too. The variant of the same things are changed here, but it is the second type of aircraft carrier that is built indigenously by under the INS Vikrant program. Let's see the next question. Next question is related to the tragedy of the common, that is the situation that individuals act in their own best interest contrary to the common goods of all users. So A is correct here. Let's see the tragedy of the common is a term used in a social science to describe a situation in a shared resource system where individual users acting independently according to their own self-interest behave in a manner contrary to the common good of all users by depleting or spoiling that resources through their collective action. So that is the things in which the priority of the using of the resources is on the interest of the individual rather than the collectively. In other words, it refers to a problem in economy that occurs when individuals neglect the well-being of the society in the pursuit of the personal gain. So that is the important line here. In other words, it is a type of problem in economics that occur when individuals neglect the well-being of society in the pursuit of the personal gain. This led to the overconsumption and ultimate depletion of the common resources to everyday detriment. For example, we are using water day by day, fertilizer in which we are using the soil and the nutrient of the soil, and we are exploiting basically them. That is should not be there. That is detriment, that can be detrimental for the present generation and also the future generation. For example, air, because of the air pollution caused by industrial emission, car and other resources of the pollution, etc. Let's see the next question. That is the problem of the Ghanaian invasion on India. So all three are correct. A new form of writing was brought to India. Whenever there is a type of invasion, the culture of that particular country is coming by these type of invasion. So that is correct. Indian were enrolled in the Iranian army. That also is correct because of the slavery that are present at the point of time, because of the proximity of these type of personnel, because the population is not too high and the ambitious of king is much more higher as compared to other things. So that is things. Influence on a modern sculpture, that also is correct. First, second, third is correct. The Iranian ruler Darius penetrated between 516 BC and annexed Punjab west of the Indus and Sindh. It became the most fertile populous part of Iranian empire. So that's why that is the specificity and importance of this area and this type of invasion for the Iranian people, also Iranian empire also. The Indo-Iranian contact lasted for about 200 years. It gave impetus to Indo-Iranian trade and commerce and had important cultural impact as well. If you are talking about the statement first, That also be correct. The Iranian subscriber brought into India a new form of writing which came to be known as the Kharosti script that are influenced by these type of Iranian invasion and the scribes of these things. It was written from right to left. That is the specificity and the specialty feature of the Iranian language there. For example, like Arabic, some Ashokan inscription also written in the same way. Second also be correct, in which the army, the recruitment of the Indian people into the Iranian army can be seen. For example, Xerxes, the successor of Darius, employed them in the long war against the Greek. So if you are talking about third statement influence on a Mauryan empire, that also be correct, because Iranian influence on Mauryan sculpture is evident. The monument of Ashoka time, especially the barrel-shaped capital, owed something to the Iranian model. So that is the thing. And the whole sculpture or the stupas that are made during the Mauryan period, that has the same influence on the Iranian people, but the place where they are erected is different. Some of the sculptured capital of the Ashoka monolith are decorated with the honeysuckle ornament, a characteristic feature of the Ionic architecture that are found in Iran. So that is the thing there. Let's see the news. Niti Aayog released report on a facial sludge and step management in urban areas. So that is the news. Second is the Supreme Court by 4-1 majority dismissed plea seeking review of 2018 Aadhaar verdict. So that is the thing. Number third, World Economic Forum release global risk report. So that is the things. Next is the scientists find way to improve nitrogen use efficiency in paddy. Let's see the next. Niti Aayog releases second edition of India Innovation Index 2020 and secured overnight financial rate. National Startup Advisory Council, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Regulatory Compliance Portal, Bandipur National Park, Desert NICT. Let's see the some important word that is related to the English vocab. Dent, for example, that means diminish, it means reduce, lessen. And second is the plaintive. Plaintive is nothing but a mournful or the shock or the sad, wistful is there. Then is the disposition, is inclination, tendency, proneness. Next is the ongoing, that means in progress. For example, training is a part of our ongoing career development program, so that is quite important. Lament is nothing but a type of a mourning symbol. Next, agitation and anxiety that are found, and other word perturbation and disquiet can be used by this. Next, the stack is nothing but a type of a load or a fill and laid, that is the things. He spent most of the time stacking shelves, so that is the thing. Next is the exodus, it means leaving, withdrawal or excavation. Outgoing, departing, retrieving, living. Next word is out of the blue. It means that randomly, without warning, surprisingly. Example, that storm came out of the blue and did not have an umbrella. Second example is the grey area, is nothing that is unclear or undefined. Fourth word is caught red-handed. It means to catch someone in the act of the doing something. Next is the green thumb, to be skilled at the gardening. So that is the type of a green thumb. Next is the black sheep, to be the outcast. Odd, that means that is something has a unique feature. Once in a blue moon, it means that is very rarely has a chance once in a blue moon, that means. Next is the take the red eye, it means a late night flight that arrive early in the morning. So a late night flight, but that I took the red eye from the California to New York last night. Now I am exhausted because the flight is late. Basically, tickled pink, to be extremely pleased. It means that your grandma was tickled pink that you called on her birthday. So that is mean she is very happy. Tickled pink matlab means a very. Next word is to blow hard. To blow hard means nothing but a badi baatein karna. To blow hard, come to on you, to take proudly, to blow hard. Next is to give somebody long rope, ज़्यादा छूट देना, तो that means to give somebody long rope. There are minute problem, बस कुछ देर की बात है. Fear within fall without, मुंह पे कुछ और पीठ पे कुछ. Fear within fall without. So it means आप किसी के सामने बिल्कुल अच्छे रहते हैं लेकिन बाद में उसके बुराई करना, तो fear within and fall without. To nick somebody in the teeth, बहुत नुकसान करना. To kick somebody in the teeth. Next, the torch bears पथ प्रदर्शन. Hollow promise, खोखले वादे. He makes my blood boil. Accept unpleasant, तो फैक्ट अपनाना. To beat the air, व्यर्थ मेहनत करना. To beat the air. Play the ape, अजीब व्यवहार करना. So that is the thing there. At the mercy of the God, भगवान की दया पर निर्भर हूँ. There is no help for it, सब कुछ नहीं हो सकता है. So that is the case. Modest शालीन, in vain, व्यर्थ हो जाना. I am not born yesterday, मुझे पता है कि मुझे क्या करना है क्योंकि मैं बच्चा नहीं हूँ. To get up, abs no, नाक में दम करना. Any fool idiot can answer. It means that any person can. It is so easy that any person can give the answer. To foot the bill. To foot the bill mean it means that खर्च उठाना type of. You have to foot the bill. I came to meet you after all. So if I wanted to meet you, then you have to foot the bill. It means that you have to incur all the losses that important for the arrival and the arrangement for the arrivalment of the me. Bad hair day mean that manhose day hurt ni mean took the okay, that is the important thing. I skip these things. That is the important desert that found around the world. Let's see. In North America, Great Basin, Caribbean Plateau. Sonar Mujahid Chauhan in the North America, South America, Takam Patagonia in South America. Europe ठीक है. Then Sahara Arabian Thar Desert, Namib Kala in Africa and the Asia region. Gobi Taklakalam, Karakoram, Kyrgyzstan in Asia region. The Nami Great Sandy Gibson, Great Victoria, Stuartstown Tea and Simpson in Australia region. Let's see the important water, ocean water. That is found in California, Alaska, Labrador, Greenland, Canary, Oyasho, Peru, Benguela, Western Australia, and West Wind Drift are found there.